Hello and welcome back to round 2 of draft of the Guilds of Ravnica. And we're up against Polly W888, which is not a great name, but the avatar is fire, so that's good. Hand's pretty good. Nightfell Sprite is sick in our deck. It enables a lot of surveillance mechanics. That makes sense. Darkblade Agent is going to be drawing us cards. Whispering Snitch is going to be draining life. We have 2 of those each, which is quite nice. And we're going to keep the 7. They're debating. They were fake debating. They were always going to keep. And let's get on with the game. Let's say they're Boros or Selesnya. I'm going to guess Selesnya. Turn 1 Healer Hawk. Although Boros with Healer Hawk is pretty gross. Yeah, they're Boros. Okay. Definitely going to lead with this. Because we can just top deck like a Whispering Snitch for an extra like drain, which is nice. Okay, not a mentor. I'm glad of that. We don't have much removal in our deck, so this deck might actually overwhelm us. Let's see. Do I want to attack? I mean, it's kind of interesting. If I attack, I get him from 1 damage. I surveil 1. Once again, in Gateway Plaza, I need to switch to a basic land. It doesn't need to be that. Think just casting Discovery, grave, draw a card, another swamp. Now maybe I should attack because like we didn't draw any gas there. It's 1 damage to get closer to a good card. Yeah, I'm okay. Wow, turns out Surveil is really good. Like, we just got rid of basically 4 lands in a row there. We would just, like, definitely lose this game if we weren't surveilling. I mean, we could lose anyway, but now we have a fighting chance. Gateway Plaza needs to get out of my deck. If there was something good on top with this card here, I would have not attacked with the Sprite to that was really good for it that they just did that. Like, I'm not that mad about that. Okay, well now I'm mad because I got True Darkblade Age. I could hold up Counter Magic here, but I don't want to take 4. I'd rather trade off Darkblade Agent with this. Because the Boros deck, like, I assume is pretty low to the ground. I haven't drafted it yet, so I don't know like if those big Boros guys for 5 and 6 mana. I think there's like a 6 mana one. There's definitely a 5 mana one. There's a couple 5 mana ones. I'm like, are those playable? I'm not sure. Like, obviously it's max punish if they play like a 4-drop here and I could have countered it. You know, this is draft, guys, not constructed, you know? So, they don't have to have Aurelia. This actually happened to me in real life. Last Wednesday's draft. Oh my god, this is disgusting. They definitely should have given it to Healer's Hawk. But okay, though. We do have removal for this, but it's like a 1-outer. We can bounce it back to the hand and counter it, maybe. Oh my god, drawing a lot of lands. So now, again, Gateway Plaza is just being bad in our deck. That was literally the best card they could have played there. Like, no joke, the best card. Are you kidding me? It's a mythic. I'm like, oh, they might play like a 4/4 or a 3/3 for 4 with Mentor. But no, they play Aurelia, the mythic. And I have Devious Cover up in hand. Of course, Max Punish. Literal Max Punish. We go from... Oh my god. This is disgusting. We're not going to win this one. But we have a new rule. We're never going to tap out with Devious Cover up in our hand and they have 4 mana. Or Disdainful Stroke. We need to hit that removal spell right now. Yeah, like this is the spell I thought we could counter. I could return that to their hand, so I am going to shuffle that back in. Okay, we drew it. Guess we do it in their draw step. I mean, maybe I should just play to my 1 out instead of buying time. Yeah, I think I'm just still dead because they're going to hit me for 4 here. Then I will top deck that card that I need, kill Aurelia, and I'll still be dead to Healer's Hawk. So yeah, I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. Yeah, that was gross. That was like really gross. Aurelia's good. Do we have anything versus Aurelia? I don't think so. Maybe we don't want to mirror lock it, but what else could we bring in? There's nothing. We just don't have anything. Crushing Canopy with Golgari Guildgates. Is it worth it for 1 card? And Baneslayer Hawk, which is, it can get mentored, so you know, it could be a good out. Because all we have is Counterspell, Counterspell. I guess we have a couple outs. No, I don't want to corrupt our mana base just for Crushing Canopy. If they Aurelia us, they Aurelia us. We could make them discard it with this and this. We've got outs to it. But that was pretty funny. Max Punish. Some of the lockets are better than others. Like, look at the Dimir one. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that one. That is a locket, though. That's sweet. Oh, I have to get all the lands for the new set. I will go first. If we had 1 more land, I would keep it. Get a mulligan. This is a mulligan as well, because this isn't a removal spell without another creature. So I'm actually going to mulligan again. The first hand was better than this one, because if we just top deck a land, we could Discovery until more lands. But yeah, this is going to be pretty rough. We kind of need to have like 2 Whispering Snitches in our opening hand, 2 land, and Nightfell Sprite that's unanswered, because then I can just drain you for 2 every turn. Mulligan! Ooh, this is a good hand. There's Whispering Snitch. We're going to bottom him, though, because we've got no swamps. Oh, gotta get rid of that stop. Don't have it, don't have it, don't have it. Oh, they had it. Gonna play this now. Grave. Top. Also, I want to hear the story of the person who's cast Burglar Rat. I'm like, this is pretty good. And then they literally just Nullhide Ferox in limited. Because it hasn't happened to me yet, but I know someone out there on this earth, it's happened to, it's gross, it's disgusting. Imagine how sickening a beat is. There was actually, like, Brad Nelson was telling a bad beat on the Versus series on Star City Games, which is so much fun. I think I only discovered it like a while back. It's one of the really good channels if you want to watch a lot of Standard. And he was just telling a bad beat story where it was like the mythic mnemonic betrayal. So you get to cast cards from your opponent's library after they exile. Also, Luminous Bonds is a big punish there. That's gross. I think I still want to end step Whisper Agent, because that'll surveil us into more lands. Maybe like double spell next turn or something like that. So he cast 4 creatures from his opponent's graveyard, and he was like, this is great. And then they just untap, play Tristani. That was good for us, because if they had Aurelia there, it would have been gross. Oh, Luminous Bonds on this sucks. This was going to dig us out of our mulligan. And they knew that, so that's why the Luminous Bond, and that was good. You gotta attack her. This doesn't. You know this thing is possible, but you know it does not flying. Boom, let me hit a land drop. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, I just can't wait to slam counter this Aurelia. It's going to be so satisfying. Discard Aurelia 1 time. They'll discard probably a spell. I think did they miss a land drop 1 time? Yeah. Ooh. That's decent for us versus us. I guess it trades. Not going to yield again because I have Disdainful Stroke. Oh, you better believe that's getting countered. Obviously, they had to jam it there. Like, would have been just busted. They would have just won them the game, basically. Yeah, just going to play everything out. Veiled Shade is decent. If we draw a Swamp, it could be like... A Swamp no longer becomes like a bad draw. Like, if we didn't have Veil Shade, if it was just a regular 2/2 and we drew a Swamp, we'd be like, oh, another Swamp, we want a spell. But now Swamp is an extra point of damage, so... Not bad. This lifelink is definitely annoying me. I did attack with those, yeah, okay. Now I'm going to yield. Hope they don't play another Aurelia. That's pretty good for us. Swamp is really good, though. Oh, okay. Oh, it is Mentor? I didn't see that it had Mentor. Oh, kind of gross. Could get it in for an extra point of damage. I think I'm just going to attack for 3 and then block this with this. So you can't attack or block it alone. This blocks this. This can't be pumped, so... yeah. So we're really looking to draw a... you know, another discovery off the top. Something that surveils, basically. Because the 2/2 lifelinker is pretty strong. Oh, really? Yeah. Another bad draw would be that Guildgate land that I keep saying we should cut from our deck. Also, I highly suspect a Sure Strike here, given that they haven't like played any creatures. But I'm not going to let this continue to happen, so I'm going to offer a 1-for-1. But they didn't have Sure Strike. They're going to play like a big creature with Mentor. A 5/2? We have Sacred Foundry in the deck. Foil Sacred Foundry? It's kind of nice. Wonder if that's worth any tickets. Gain 4 life. Well, I'm glad it doesn't have Convoke. Again, Swamp would be a decent draw here. Ooh, that is a always welcome draw. Oh, this card's so good. Ooh. That's a decent one for getting us back in the game with lifelink. I'm not even going to bluff it here. 1 card, already used my Dazzling Lights. Doesn't really look like I have it. They discarded a Call of the Culprit. Ooh, that's a super good card in the late game. Dang it. And they're playing out their lands, which makes sense. That card's pretty bad for us, versus us, actually. I don't think it hits a single card in our deck. We're going to die the slow death. Actually, we're going to die the quick death with this Legion Guildmage. I need to draw a removal spell for that right now. Which is almost that. Ooh, the kill spell where it sacrifices a creature. I keep talking about that, how that can happen. But trust me, it can. We just need to draw it. Right now. Okay, I could bounce the bird. And that would slow the clock. I could bounce this. I guess I'm going to bounce the bird because this will surveil and this will come back to my hand. And then I can attack. Yeah. Probably Grave, right? Or this is going to come back to my hand. Then next turn I'm going to cast this. 1, 2, 3. Cast a Mirror Lock. Oh no, I want lifelink out. So this is probably a Grave. Although it is double black, which helps me cast this. I'm not under that much pressure. So I guess it's a black source, so I'm going to top it. Okay, that seems okay. Those don't really matter. They don't really do anything, but they had to play it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't even have to play this, I could just play this. And just start attacking. I don't know, there's probably like zero way they can get it back, but, you know, better safe than sorry. They are gonna start killing us with Legion Guildmage, which is pretty strong. Oh, Legion Guildmage, so versatile. Kind of weird in a Boros deck though, because it's like a more slow, grindy card, but I guess if you get to the late game, it's really good. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna, like, not do much anyway. It's just gonna trade with a token anyway, so, yeah. I'm just happy to gain 3 life with it. Maybe I should just draw 2 cards. Drawing 1 card seems decent, though. Oh, there we go, the combo, like I was talking about. That is the combo. So they get it for 3 or 6. I can't remember. It's like 3 damage. Yeah, it's 3. Gonna get in for 2. Have my rat trade with the soldier, and we might have stabilized this game. If we get to surveil, we get to get our blood operative back, which is really strong. Oh no! Damn it, because yeah, that's really good. I really wanted to hold up counter magic, and this is harder to... Okay, Radical Idea first. Whispering Snitch is decent. I guess I play Whispering Snitch. Hold on. Get in for 3. Because I can't block anyway. Come on, land. Oh! They're definitely drawing gas. 3/2 is not that gas. I mean, I can just trade with it. Doesn't change the dynamic that much. Once I kill this, it's not too bad. Or like, I have flyers in my deck. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna pass the turn. I get in for 2. I can counter their thing, hopefully. Also, if they drew a trick, I can eat their healer sock. No, they didn't. I don't really want to pay 3 life to get my creature back, though. So that's kind of annoying. But finally, oh, max value, I love it. Do I want to put anything back in? I guess... Severed Strands is nice. What would I like drawing? Just Severed Strand, right? Blood Operative, probably, as an actual draw. Yeah. Because I don't want to, I just can't afford to pay life with it. Okay, drew a swamp. Just draw cards with this. So I'm kind of trading information. Like, they can get in for 1, but I'm just going to get in for, like, I'm going to gain 1 off the Whispering Snitch, so this is worth it, and I get Disinformation Campaign back. Put that on the top. So now I get to play Disinformation Campaign plus Whispering Snitch. I'm getting 2 life a turn, which is basically only losing 1 life a turn. And I'm going to play the Swamp, given that I can pump my Veiled Spectre, and also oh, okay, they drew land. Pressure off. I wonder if they're going to attack with both here, or none. Okay, this seems good for us. Smell of desperation. And by desperation, I mean I'm on 3 life and I'm barely stabilizing. But okay, though. Gonna attack with all. Put that in the grave. Gain some life back. I can get in for a hefty amount, actually. Okay, that's a good one. It's got Menace. It can trade with the Skynet Legionnaire as well. I mean, we're dead to like a combat trick. I guess I could block. Actually, blocking the Healer's Hawk seems pretty decent. Because then it just becomes, you know... Yeah, actually I'm going to block the Healer's Hawk. That plays around that 2 damage burn spell as well. Ooh, okay. Gross. This is fine. Yeah, like we drew gas. There's a thing to trade with it. Get in for 2. Okay, drew land. I'm obviously gonna block. Blood Operative is a good one. We have 8 mana, so we can play everything. Also, Passwell Adapt with Blood Operative seems really good, and I can just use the ability when it comes down. So I'm definitely going to play out this. No attacks. I think we might have done it, boys and girls. Stabilized. Ooh, they drew a land. Let's gas. Okay, they... Ooh! Grinded the Boros deck out. Whew. Okay, Gateway Posier cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 8 and 8, 16. Let's submit. Let's go. Was that a multi 5? Was that the multi? I think that was the multi 5. Wow, I guess with the disdainful stroke at the right time kind of saved us. Okay, and we're on the draw, which we're like kind of a control deck. This is always kind of like a big game. You win round 1, and you're like, if I win round 2, at least I've gotten some packs back. And if you've like had a previous 2-1, like my last record, ooh, what a nice hand here. Gonna keep this. No answer to Aurelia. Come on. Yes, not all 3 games. I love it. They probably have 2 in the deck though. Oh wow. Could play Discovery. Hit land drops. Use my mana. But it's kind of good with Disinformation Campaign. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to get greedy here. That is not that good. I'm going to use... I'm going to protect my life total with Darkblade Agent. Or Disinformation Campaign. I think I want to draw the card. Hit my land drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Didn't hit the land drop. They discarded a spell. That is garbage. They should be citing that out. They didn't see any 4 toughness greater spells. Not Aurelia. 6 mana, 3/4. That's not bad. Okay. What's the play here? Like a Drake to draw a card. I think Whisper Agent. Although Drake draw a card blocks these, I take 3. Or I could also Dimir Spybug, make it a 2/2. I think I like that, actually. Right? Dimir Spybug, play this, get this back. Next turn I play this, probably hit a land drop. No true drop to play, though. Versus playing this, draw a card, maybe hit a land drop, then I can use 5 mana next turn pretty well, and then 5 mana the next turn pretty well. So I think... whereas if I use two mana spells now, I can't really use my mana effectively the next turn. Okay. So, we've dodged the Aurelia. Okay, that's decent. We can kind of kill that easily enough with a Necrotic Wound later on, maybe. I'll take 3 here and I'll be fine about it. Swamp is good. I could place down my my payoffs here, like Whispering Snitch plus Darkblade Agent. Yeah, I can do that because it needs 1 blue, and then get this back. I kind of like getting using this turn though, so I'm very tempted to just draw a card, make them discard, because you know they've only got 2 cards left in hand. So probably looking to hit Island here, or like removal spell, like hard removal spell. Ooh, Disdainful Stroke is kind of nice. I like both of these, but I can't hold these up forever. I guess I'll put this in the grave, even though it's a dispersal. That on top, draw a card. This goes back to hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I will have to discard, but they will have to get rid of a card, which is nice. Ooh, that was a good one. So what are we discarding from our bevy of riches? Probably a creature to make Necrotic Wound better. Like Veiled Shade doesn't seem that important. And then if they don't slam Aurelia here, which they do, I could have held up Disdainful Stroke for that. So we might lose the game now because they just top-decked Aurelia. But we'll see. Yeah, so I'm probably going to trade off here for this token. Get another creature in the grave for Necrotic Wound. How do we beat this? It's pretty good. 2 creatures in the grave. Yeah, this is gonna be flying. This is gonna be getting in. It's pretty good. Maybe we need to like chump a couple things and like kill Aurelia with a Necrotic Wound. Okay, so what happens, I play this, they're just going to play their cards in their hands, so this is like the last turn I can use this, but I can't because there's just too much pressure. So this blocks this. I could play Darkblade Agent to try and draw a card, take a bunch of damage, doesn't seem that great. Dimir Spybug blocks, but it's not powerful enough yet. So I could Dimir Spybug plus this, then make it up to a 2/2. Lifelink seems good. I think I want to play this. That's my first play. And then I could flash this in. It doesn't do much though. It just surveils, which gains us a life, drains them for 1, and maybe trades it a token or something like that. But I think it's because Blood Operative is good as well. Maybe I should just play Blood Operative now. So if they attack, what does this do? Trample, so they're going to give it to like this, because that's flying, or this. This is kind of nice with Disdainful Stroke, because if they play like a big spell, I can counter it. But I think I just need to put the lifelink down. So, Not sure if that's right. It's kind of gross because basically any normal creature, like except for Aurelia, I can just deal with, or it's not that bad. Luminous Bonds, okay. So now we really want to draw the spell that I was talking about, the combo. So we kind of got punished for doing that because Luminous Bonds is the last card in our hand as well. Which I did think about, but it was only one card in hand, so it's not super likely. Well, it's going to mentor onto the soldier, that's gross. And I could have flashed this in, traded with this. How much? Oh, this is like too much damage. And this didn't even go to the grave, so Necrotic Wound's not even that good. 1, 2. So block here, I take 4, 6, 9. Or I could chump here, take 8. So I think this block is better. Oh man, this is so gross. It's stuck on double blue as well. I think we're just dead in the air. I can Necrotic Wound this. I probably need to draw into the spell that sacrifices this and destroys this, and I'll be in not the worst shape. But probably still really bad shape. So I play this, this can trade with this. I can chump this, Necrotic Wound this. Seems okay. Okay, so play Dimir Spybug. Pass the turn. They attack with all, pay to give a flying. I trade with the Skyline Scout. I Necrotic Wound the soldier, and I chump the Loxodon thing, and I need to top deck that removal spell that we were talking about. Okay, that seems okay. I think I've worked that out. Kind of sucks that we only have 1 blue mana. Like, really want to be casting Radical Idea to dig deeper or casting Whisper Agent, but this is the way things are. Also, even that top deck, we still need to play a blocker. So we have a chump blocker with Whisper Agent. Begin combat, I don't want them to mentor, so I guess I'll get this now. Oh, I guess I should let them target. Oh, that was so bad. Oh no. I panicked. I was playing so slow all game and then I screw up there. What an idiot. Such a moron. Now they mentor onto this. Yeah, and they were going to do it on the lifelink. So now I have to double chump. Oh, I'm such an idiot. And they have a spell that is game. Oh, they paid to give a flying. Okay, so now I'm going to chump this because less damage. Ugh. So they probably would have, I assume they would have mentored onto the lifelinker. But it's trample. Okay, I'm dead anyway. Well, I messed up there, and I forgot about the trample as well. Like a fool. But thanks for watching, and stick around for game 3. Maybe we can get a 2-1.